Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel on this road to 2000. This will be day 201. So let's jump straight into today's game and see what we can do. Okay, after yesterday's draw, we are currently still 1725. Okay, nights out. This is just basically what I do all the time. Now we get an Italian game. Anyone who's only sort of new to my channel, I used to play the Rusu Gambit, and it basically tempts them to take the pawn, then you push up, and it doesn't really look like their sort of knight has any nice squares to go to. Queen hits these, come over here, looks like that. So they end up going back, and then you end up sort of in a really good position. But there is a good move to counter it, and I don't play that anymore. So I am just going to develop. Now I've been playing the Traxler, which is basically bishop out, and then you take, and then blah blah blah. So they've stopped me doing that. So I'm still just going to develop. I think that's probably the important thing to do. Okay, they could end up pushing. So I just want to make sure I could castle. If they push, I'm going to take. If they take, takes, queen takes. So I'm just going to protect this pawn, finish off development, and potentially, yeah, quite like that. Now they can push me away. This knight defends. Okay, that's interesting. They've also stopped me coming in as well, which is a very usual kind of sequence you see. So I'm half tempted to castle long and just go everything down the G and EH files. I don't like that. I really don't like that. So I might try and get rid of that. In fact, that doesn't work, does it? Hang on. If I come out here, there's a check. And I'll just have to come back. So I'm going to come out and I'm going to castle long. Now, they always say you should castle short just because you're closer to the corner. But I am just going for it. So if I jump out here, I want to get rid of that. Right, I'm going for it. I'm thinking as well, if I take, it kind of, they'll probably take back with the knight. I don't think they want to double up their pawns. And then that means this is still on. So they're going to be... Okay, well, I'm going to take. There we go. So they wanted to keep that in. Now, I talked about castling long, but this file is completely open. So I think that would be suicidal now. So with that being said, we are going to castle normally. There we go. Okay, cool. At least that's done. That should have been done a long time ago. Wow, so they're going around this side now, are they? Or are they looking to come in? They're looking to let their... Right, okay. Now, I can do the same, I guess. I mean, I quite like that. It seems ludicrous, and it probably is, but... Okay, now... If they jump in here, then what? Right, this is getting wild. This is definitely getting wild. If I push, they take, I take. I'm going to jump in here. Is there anything wrong with that? I don't think there is. I'm taking. Now, if I take, queen takes, I'm taking. Hitting the queen, so they can't take this first. They've got to deal with the queen issue. Now if queen takes, I'll win a pawn. Which they don't. It's just kind of dodgy because now if this moves, the king's exposed. So I don't know about that. And this can safely just pop in here. That works. And maybe jump in here, threatening to trade off queens. I said in previous videos, I'm never keen to kind of trade off straight away. And a pawn is only a pawn. But in tight games, a pawn is a pawn. I need to redevelop that knight ASAP. They may just attack me. If they do, where do I go? Well, why have they done that? I've got no idea. I'm going to just put myself over here. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Again, as mentioned. Also, if they decide to move this, attacking my queen, we jump in here. Check. They probably jump back. Now, they also have to be a little bit careful because they've currently got nothing defending that. So that is also important. Now, I don't quite know how to deal with this. How about pushing forward, get this knight into the game? How do I get this knight back into the game? That's what I need to really focus on. For now, I'm just going to say sod it, and I am just going to do that. If they push, I'll just take. If they take, I'll just take. Okay, so any troubles? Not really. I want to connect. Wow, why that? Are they protecting this, which means they're going to move? I wanted to get this into the game. I think that's important. Also, not this rook, but wow. I think I can just do this. And get this into the game. Get this in here. They take. Take, maybe. Centralize the rook. Rook a d8, potentially. 4 minutes left. Speed up a little bit. If they push on, I do this, hitting their queen. I've undefended this pawn. Okay, so I think that works. If they don't take, then I've got the fork. So they take. What do I take back with is the question. I'm going to take back with the pawn. And potentially if I can get this rook into their game. Yeah, okay, I'm not too fussed about swapping around a few things. I'm trying to look around at their vulnerable things, and at the moment I'm seeing these two pawns doubled up and these two pawns doubled up. These two aren't going anywhere. Great combination. To get rid of this bishop, you've got to get rid of the pawn. Wow, okay. So let's just get this party started now. What I was thinking, which would have been quite nice, is a check there. Sorry, take, check, take. But now their knight defends, so that doesn't quite work. I'm thinking of just getting this lined up as well. Here we go. Now they might just take because... Here we go. Time to press the button. Again, now they're king. If I can just... See, this is the one, I think. If I can just... Jumping in. Means they can't move this because the king's currently pinned, so... Now they kind of have to worry about this situation because they take and then I just take back. They take, I take. Yeah, had to take. Same applies. Got to be careful, back rank mate as well. If this rook moves, say hypothetically queen jumps in here or anywhere, I'm in trouble. So I'm gonna I might just keep this here. What about if I jump in here? Takes, bang. I know I've left that pawn hanging, but I think this, and they kind of have to take. I take. I just think that could work, although that might have been a really bad move because they do win a couple of pawns. In fact, that was an awful move now because we got this. No, that doesn't work, sorry. Thankfully, that doesn't work. Okay, so... Check, take that out of the game. Probably shouldn't have done that. They take like that, wow. There's got to be something here. Surely there's something here. Does that work? That pawn could be annoying. I should have taken the pawn first. Back rank mate still exists as well. I've got to be a little bit careful. Any chance the queen just does something like that? I guess they can't because then I just do... Okay, so do they take? Do they take? They've got to be careful of this pawn. It's just too quick. They can't move here. They can't go here to defend it. So I move up and I'm just promoting. Yeah, I'm just promoting. They might just keep pushing, but I get a check in first, and that's just too quick. It takes them 3 moves, and they resign. Whew, jeez. The buzz, the rush. Chess. It's like no other. Happy to get the victory there. I think I messed up with the bishop as well. I think that bishop was strong, even though it was sort of... Where was it? It was... I think it was here. I still think it was a bad move getting it out of the way, but I had ideas. So let's check out what happened. Okay, before that, what did I play with? I played with 83%, which is solid enough. They played with 75.2, no blunders for either player. What happens? So and this is just for anybody that's sort of lower rated. There's no kind of funny business here. this is a typical Italian setup. Basically, the situation is that they want to maybe push this pawn so that this bishop defends a square, maybe get the knight in, and then you've got two things looking at the square over here on f7. So that's basically the idea. You're looking down here and you're looking to come in here, maybe get the queen involved as well. That's what you're going for. So anybody who doesn't know, that is basically what they're trying to aim for. Me, I'm just trying to apply in basic kind of just trying to develop my pieces. Now, if they come in here, then this is what I was looking at. There's a cheeky little kind of thing where I kind of go over here. Now, if they take, threatening my rook and my queen, then I take this pawn here with check. And it gets really crazy from here, because if the king takes, I come in again with another check. My queen's still hanging, my rook's still hanging. The best move is actually king over here. I come in here with the queen, and it just gets really crazy. Now, if they take the rook, it's kind of bad because you can jump in here with another check and all sorts of... So you end up giving up pieces, but that's called the Traxler against the Italian, which is really fun. And I still play it at this kind of level. And it still seems to work, although people play the position first. So hang on, here they've done this, which just completely eradicates it now. So I can't come in for a check. Anyway, so just developing my pieces. Okay, doesn't like that. That's interesting. Doesn't like that. My idea was clear. I just wanted to get rid of that. I didn't like that bishop. I thought that was a really nice bishop, and there we go. Totally equal the game at the moment. And that was interesting repositioning like that. I mean, if they had pushed, I would have gone back. If they had pushed again, then I just dropped back again. So it's not too bad. He wants me to take. Okay, now I quite liked the fact that the king was now behind this. It had no defense, no pawn. So I tried to sort of play on that. Now, these two were solid. I thought that was an interesting move. They're obviously trying to protect this if they move the bishop at some point, but I didn't quite get it. I would have thought maybe king in the corner, rook over here, and then maybe trying to work something, but no, it doesn't like that. It just wants me to take the free pawn, and I get it. Fair enough. Jesus. I like that. At this level as well, I mean, you see it so commonly. It's just, look, you never know. I mean, they could have pushed the pawn, for example, and then you just jump in there, there's a fork. So it happens so much at this level. It really does. And, but they didn't fall for it. No, I thought this was bad. I thought this was quite nice coming in here, no? Because I thought, for example, say they get sloppy and just, I don't know, say they move the king in the corner. Then I take this. And then they can't take, well, they can take back, but then they lose the other rook. So I thought that was okay. I quite liked it. They didn't miss that. Fair enough. Yeah, looking back, I should have dealt with that first. I should have got rid of that pawn. I just thought I was onto something here. They defend, which allows me to take, and they take back with the rook, which is then allows me the check, and from here, so a queen should have come in. Offered the exchange because I just knew that that pawn, say king had just, the thing is the king can't defend this. That's check. Can't come onto the back rank because obviously this rook's here. So this was always getting home. Simple as that. I mean, I guess the next move would have been this. I promote. And then from here, say they push again. It's just too slow. You come out with a check. King's got to move here. You win back the pawn, and it is just game over. But anyway, it was got there in the end. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And until next time, guys, comment, like, subscribe, all of that kind of stuff. And happy chessing. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.